And here we are at Panther Field for the third place game for the 2A Central Regional. It is going to be the Bigelow Lady Panthers versus the Quitman Lady Bulldogs. Ought to be an interesting matchup today. The lefty gets the start for the Panthers. That's going to be Julia Bourne. She pitched a little bit yesterday, trying to make a comeback, but just couldn't hang on against Magnet Cove. And so they move to the, I guess you could say, the loser's bracket of this regional. And the constellation game, I guess constellation game is what it's officially called. I thought it was a third place game, but this matters a lot for seeding right here going into the state tournament, and that's what's on the line right here for these ladies. Is winner's going to be the 3 seed, loser's going to be the 4 seed. So the loser's going to have to play a 1 seed going right into state, and that's going to be a tough task. And so this is a big game, even though it's a constellation game. As Silver Mulligans, the catcher, steps in for Quitman. And the first pitch is going to be fouled back there as the lefty offers, and Mulligans fouls it back. It's the first start for the lefty we have seen in this regional tournament. Quitman has been heavily relying on Bradley Starks, their ace, but now the lefty's going to get some work here as that one's going to be low and away for ball 1. Count 1-1 here to the leadoff catcher. And the pitch, and a big wave and a miss over the top of it there from Mulligans. Count 1-2 here. Bourne looking for a first strikeout of this constellation game. That one's going to be hit over there to Starks, the third baseman. They get over there to Mayo cleanly, and that will take care of Mulligans. So now Taylor Chapman will step in, the center fielder. That one's going to be hit straight up the middle for a base hit. So the first hit there on Bourne goes to Chapman, as that will be a single right up the middle. She takes that first pitch and drives it straight up the middle. And so now Dakota Rhodes will step in, the shortstop. Somebody on the base pads here for the Bulldogs. And the lefty pitches, and that one's going to be hit high. Mayo calls for it, backpedaling, and will take care of it in fair territory. So that will be out number 2. So now Emily Smith, the first baseman, will step in. Two outs here and the pitch. That's going to be just missing, so that will be ball 1. And here's the 1-0 offering from Bourne, as that's going to just miss once more, and count goes 2-0. Bigelow took care of Izard County in the first round. Quitman had a immaculate top of the 7th to take care of CAC, as that one's going to be hit there, and the right fielder judges it. That's going to be Cayenne Curtis. So she will take care of that one. That will end the inning. So 1 hit for the Quitman Lady Bulldogs in that inning results in nothing. We're going to the bottom of the first right after this.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And here we are back at Panther Field as Lyles will take the circle for the Bulldogs, and the leadoff, usually that is playing shortstop, playing some catcher today. That's Ashlyn Jordan. Usually have the set of twins over there on the left-hand side of the infield, but now they kind of got separated today, as that one's going to be a wave and a miss there, and a great first pitch from Lyles as she gets Jordan swinging. The humidity has moved in overnight, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. And so it's a nice bluebird with just a few wispy clouds in the sky and a nice humid mid-morning afternoon now. A day for softball here in the Cove as Lyles has got Jordan down the count 0-2, and she just fouls that one off to stay alive in the count. That is the first time Bigelow. This is the first time that I've seen Bigelow in white uniforms. So Quitman in the all-black, kind of grayish, as that one is going to be barreled down to the fence. That's going to be extra bases for Jordan. And that is such a good way to lead off a constellation game as you get a stand-up double from your leadoff hitter. Like I was saying, Bigelow's in the gray, blackish-looking uniforms, and then Bigelow is in the white tops with the black bottoms, and Quitman is in the all-black, kind of grayish with silver goldish lettering. So now Starks, the shortstop today, will step in, shows bunt, and that is going to be a bunt placed just foul. So Blue says something to Lyles. And another bunt there from Starks is going to go just foul, so now she's down the count 0-2. Starks has got a battle. She's down the count 0-2 for this third place game. Bottom of the first here, no score. A runner in scoring position for the Panthers, though. And the 0-2 and a big wave and a miss, and Lyles gets her first strikeout of the game as it will be issued to Starks. So now Sibling will try to knock in Sibling right here as Jordan comes up to the plate with her sister on second. And here's the 0-0 from Lyles as Jordan will lay off that one for ball one. And the 1-0. Jordan will lay off that one for ball two. And here's the 2-0, and that one's going to be hit up the third base line for a base hit. That's going to be an RBI. This may be a double, and it will be an RBI double. Gets the Panthers on the board here in the bottom of the first. A beautiful piece of hitting up the third base line from Jordan. So now Hannah Staples will step in, playing center field. And we are having some technical difficulties right now, so we'll do our best to work them out. As Staples will take strike one there from Lyles. So I will continue to call the game as. So count 1-2 here as the the cleanup. Staples has got a runner in scoring position, only one out. Bigelow up 1-0 after that RBI double from Jordan, and that's going to be strike 3, so that will take care of Staples as she goes down looking. So now Curtis will come up. And Curtis will hit that one back up to Lyles over there to first base, and that will take care of it, but not before an RBI double from Addison Jordan gets the first run home, and we will stay right here at the end of the first to thank the Arkansas Activities Association. The schools participating in this regional softball tournament are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this regional softball game, is a voluntarily nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior high public and private schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules based on eligibility, which corresponds to those recommended by the National Federation. We thank the Arkansas Activities Association for giving us the rights to broadcast here from Panther Field. This regional tournament has been a blast, let me tell you, as it is going to be Addie Ram up to bat right here. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Bulldogs. And she will take that one, and that is Weaver over there and not going to make the catch, so that's going to be extra bases for Ram. And the throw-in is late, and a throw-down is now proceeded. And that's going to be an error, and that will turn into a triple. And Ram, and she will be awarded home. So now this game is tied up at 1-1. So I don't. So now the count is 0-0. So now Lyles will step in as she takes ball 1 right there. So righty versus lefty matchup here as Bourne offers to Lyles, and that one's going to be hit to the third baseman, Jordan, over there to Mayo, and that will take care of that one. So Emma Finley, the second baseman, will step in. Game tied at 1-1 as that one will be foul tip there from Finley. Count 0-1 here to the second baseman. And the lefty offers as that one's going to be outside for ball 1. And the offering from the lefty, that's going to be a base hit as Starks can't get to it at short. And so that will be a hit there from Finley. That is 2 base hits that have just been driven up the middle. So Pull will step up, the DP in the 8-hole. One out here, as that one's going to be hit up the third base line, and that will hold Finley at second. So a hit there from Pull puts runners on first and second. So now Hannah Hardy, the 9-hole hitter, and the left fielder will step in. Lefty versus lefty right here. Got time called from Hardy. And the lefty offers, and that one's going to be a beautiful bunt, but that's going to be foul. That was a beautiful bunt up the third base line, but just ventured foul before Jordison handled it. And here's the 0-1. As that's going to be called strike two. Now she's down the count 0-2. 0-2 right here's the count. One out as the 9-hole hitter lefty steps in once more. And the pitch. And that's going to just miss inside for ball one. And the pitch, that's going to be way high and out, way outside for ball two. So Hardy's battled back from an 0-2 count here to make it 2-2. Two the count and the pitch. That one's going to be hit. Bourne calls for it, and she will drop it. So that will be infield fly because there was a runner on first and second. So that will take care of Hardy. So that flips the lineup back over to Mullikins. She grounded out to Starks to lead off this game as that one's going to be low and away for ball one. And the 1-0. That one's going to be hit. And Gifford calls for it, and that will end the inning. So Quitman leaves two on the base pads, but they do get one run in, so we're all knotted up at one. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
Here we are at Panther Field as it's going to be Jaden Mayo to step in. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Panthers. Game tied at 1 after a throw that went into dead ball territory was thrown. The runner on third was awarded home as she was rounding third, and so that gave Quitman their only run in this game. So we're knotted up at 1-1 here as Lyles works on Mayo. And the pitch. And a big wave and a miss there from Mayo. That one's outside for ball one. Mayo doesn't chase. And the pitch from Lyles, and that one's going to strike three as Mayo goes down swinging on the high pitch. So one out here as the left fielder Bryn Weaver steps in. And Lyles offers to Weaver, and a big wave and a miss there from Weaver. And the 0-1, that one's going to be in the dirt for ball one. So Weaver's going to foul that one back. His count goes 1-2. Count 1-2 and the pitch, and Weaver will go down on strikes. So 2 strikeouts to start this inning for Chloe Lyles. Has got her in a good spot as the DP Mabry Patillo comes up. That will be a swing and a miss there from Patillo. And a wave and a miss there from Patillo puts her down on the count 0-2. And the 0-2 is going to be outside there from Lyles, so count goes 1-2. That's going to be strike 3, so 3 strikeouts takes care of Bigelow here in the bottom of the second. We're going to the top of the third right after this. And we are back here at Panther Field as Taylor Chapman, Dakota Rhodes, and Emily Smith are due up. And the 0-0 is going to be a wave and a miss there from Rhodes. Well, that's Chapman up to bat. Rhodes is due up, though. That one's going to be hit to Jordan over there at third, over to Mayo at first, and that will take care of the first out. That makes Chapman 1 for 2 as Rhodes is going to step up. She popped out to Mayo her first at bat. And Bourne offers, and that's going to be hit into center field, but a diving play there made from Hannah Staples, and so that will eliminate the base hit. And good play there from Staples. So now Emily Smith comes up with 2 outs here for Quitman in the top of the third. Count 1-0 here to Smith. And the pitch, and that's going to be lined to Starks there at the shortstop position. So that will take care of, that's the top of the third for the Bulldogs. Here comes Bigelow here in the bottom of the third right after this.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And here we are at Panther Field once more as it's going to be Laney Gifford. So 9-1-2 due up for the Panthers. And the pitch, that one's going to be hit high and not playable and out of play, foul. And the 0-1 offering from Lyles is going to be foul as Gifford takes that one behind the plate. 0-2 here to the 9-hole hitting second baseman. That one's going to be high for ball one there from Lyles. And here's the 1-2. And a big wave and a big miss. So a strikeout there for Lyles. Takes care of the first hitters. That will flip the lineup back over to Ashlyn Jordan, who had the double to lead off. So Lyles ready to face the leadoff hitter, Jordan. And that one will be hit high. Called there from the shortstop. And so that will take care of that one. So now 2 outs here for Bigelow as Stark steps in. Starks 0 for 1 on the afternoon as she struck out swinging in her first at bat. And as that one will be popped up foul, and that will take care of the innings, so they go down in order here in the bottom of the third. We're going to the top of the fourth after this break. And here we are back at Panther Field as it's Quitman up to bat here. Addie Ram will be the first batter up. Ram, Lyles, and Finley are the three due up here for the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman. Ram was the person that has scored the one run as she hit the triple to left field and then had the ball go into a dead ball area, and so she was awarded home. So that's ball one there, offered from the lefty board. That one's going to be ripped foul early on that pitch, so count goes 1-1 after that foul down the third base line. Lyles on deck for the Bulldogs. And that one's going to be hit foul. One, two, the count and the pitch from the lefty. That one's going to be fouled back. And here is the 1-2. And she will take that one low for ball two. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the third baseman. And the pitch. That one's going to be barreled, and that one will get down in front of Weaver, so that will be a base hit. So Chloe Lyles, who's 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a ground out to Jordan over there at third base, will step in. So Bourne in the circle here for Bigelow as she's got 1 runner on, no outs. And that bunt's going to go foul. See if Lyle tries to bunt here again. She readies to bunt, and that one is going to be put beautifully down the third base line, and it will be called fair as Gifford covers first. That will advance Ram 1 more base. So Emma Finley, who hit a grounder up the middle for a base hit, will take the batter's box. Runner in scoring position here for the Bulldogs. 1 out. That one's going to be outside for ball 1 as the lefty Bourne offers once more. Poole on deck. That one's going to be outside for ball 2. We have time called. As Finley steps in once more. Ahead in the count, 2-0 here. And the lefty offers. That's going to be called strike 1. Two, 1 the count. 1 out. And the pitch. That one's going to be hit. Starks over there at the shortstop position will take care of that one, and that will be the second out of the inning. So now Sadie Poole will come up, who took a pitch down the third base line for a single her last at bat. And the pitch. That one's going to be taken for ball 1. And the 1-0. That one's going to be outside for ball 2. The count here. The lefty gets the call. And here is the pitch from Bourne. That one's going to be high for ball 3. As that's going to be ball 4. So there will be a circle meeting. We will take a quick break as Quitman's got something brewing here with 2 outs. Runners on first and second here in the top of the 4th. So that Poole was awarded first base because the intentional walk from Coach Mayo. So now Hannah Hardy will come up to bat. She flew out on infield fly rule in her last at bat. 2 runners on right here. Quitman had the same exact thing in the last inning and left 2 runners on. So hopefully they can change that with Hardy coming up to bat, the 9-hole hitter. Bourne readies her 0-0 to the left fielder, and the pitch. That one's going to be cracked up the first base line, and Mayo will take care of it. So 2 more runners are left on for the Bulldogs. They are leaving ducks on the pond here today. We're going to the bottom of the 4th right after this.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
So Jordan will come up to bat as she's going to take that one. Fielded clean there by the shortstop, but she's going to beat it out, and so the speed of Jordan will beat that one out. So now Hannah Staples will catch in, will come in, who struck out looking, as the count is 1-0. And the pitch will be taken low for ball 2. And the pitch, that one's going to be hit high. So Staples now on the count, 2-1 after she fouls that one off. Two one the count here to the cleanup hitter. And the 2-1 offering. That one's going to be hit and will be taken care of there by Lyles. So now Cayenne Curtis will step in. And the 0-0 pitch, and that one's going to be hit foul and out of play. So Curtis right here 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Curtis grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat, and that one's going to be high, and throw down to first is not in time as Jordan's going to be safe. So count 1-2. And that pitch is going to be hit and not caught there, and so that the shortstop made a diving attempt there, a great attempt there from the shortstop, but just not far enough, and so that will be a base hit there for Curtis, and so now that gets the lineup over to Jaden Mayo. Nothing and nothing count here as Mayo's going to foul that one back. And here's the 0-1, and that one's going to be fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes here to Mayo. And the pitch. That'll be a wave and a miss. And she strikes out, swinging once more. So now Weaver will come up to bat. She struck out on her first at bat. And the 0-0 going to be a big wave and a big miss there from Weaver. 2 outs here for Bigelow as they've got 2 runners on, first and second. Lyles readies and the pitch, and another big wave and a miss. So after Lyles put 2 on, she has battled back right here, got 2 outs and 2 strikes here on the left fielder Weaver. And the pitch. That's going to be called strike 3, and what a location there from Chloe Lyles to take care of it. So 2 runners left on here for Bigelow, and they get out of that inning. Quitman does, not giving up a run. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th right after this.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
One, 2, and 3 due up here for the Bulldogs of Quitman as Mulligans will lead off right here. Mulligans down the count 0-1. And the pitch, and that one's going to be hit high. Let's see if it stays in play. Jordan giving it a chase over third base, and we'll take care of it, foul. Nothing and nothing count here to Chapman as she steps in 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a base hit up the middle. Chapman playing center field today. And the pitch, and that one's going to be foul. So 1-1 the count here. And the 1-1. That's going to be taken for ball 2 there as Bourne puts it in the dirt. 2-1 the count here to the 2-hole hitting center fielder. And the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled back and out of play. 2-2 the count. Count 2-2 here, and that one's going to be fouled back. Dakota Rhodes on deck here as she is 0 for 2 on the day. And the 2-2 offering, and that one's going to be inside for ball 3 to make the count go full. Three, 2 the count and the pitch. And that's going to be called strike 3. And so the outside corner gets Chapman looking. And so that will take out number 2 right there as Dakota Rhodes, the shortstop, steps in. And the pitch, and that one's going to hit Rhodes right there. They're going to say that one hit the knob of the bat. And the 0-1. That's going to be ball one there from the lefty Bourne. Rhodes up to bat here. That one's going to be hit to the third baseman. Fielded cleanly there by Jordan, getting it over to Mayo, and that will take care of the inning. So a pop-out foul, a strikeout looking, and a ground out to the third baseman takes care of Quitman in order. Here comes Bigelow in the next half after this break. Batillo, Gifford, and Jordan here due up 8, 9, and 1 for the Bigelow Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the fifth as we're still all knotted up at 1. Lyles is ready and the pitch, and a big wave and a miss there over the top of it from Patillo. And the 0-1, that big wave and a miss there from Patillo, and Lyle's really working the eye change, as I call it. She's going one low and then one high and just kind of get these hitters offset for Bigelow. And the 0-2, that's going to just miss for ball one. And here's the pitch, as Patillo will take that one out left field, and a diving play there from the shortstop. A beautiful play there from Dakota Rhodes. Will take that out, and we will move on to Laney Gifford, the 9-hole hitter. And the pitch there is going to just miss outside to Gifford. That one's going to be fouled back. So the 9-hole hitter down as the count evens 1-1. And the pitch. That one's going to be hit, and Rhodes makes another pop-out play, and that will get the second out of the inning. So now Ashlyn Jordan will step in. And is 1 for 2 with a double on the afternoon. As that one's going to be fouled and out of play on top of the roof. That thing hit harder than I was expecting. And the 0-1 there from Lyle is going to be hit. That could be playable foul. The third base, Rhodes will call off the third baseman and take care of it. So that takes care of Bigelow here in the bottom of the fifth. We're going to the top of the sixth right after this.
A If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
It's going to be the first baseman up to bat here for Quitman. Smith, Ram, and Lyles due up. As Smith will take that one. Staples going for it out there in left center, will take care of it. So Ram, the only offense provided here from Quitman, will step in. And the pitch. That's going to be high there for ball one. As Ram will foul that one back and out of play. And the 1-1. That one's going to be hit high. Mayo calls for it over there at first base, and we'll take care of it. So now Chloe Lyles will step in. Two outs here, and Bourne offers to Lyles. That one's going to be way high for ball one. And here's the 1-0 from Bourne, and that one's going to be hit high and fouling out of play. And that one is going to be lined to Weaver, and it will drop in front of Weaver out there in left field. So that will be a hit there for Chloe Lyles. Now Finley will step in. who's 1 for 2 with a base hit up the middle. And we will have a circle meeting here with Coach Mayo and Julia Bourne. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Runner on first for Quitman. We'll be back right after this. We are back here at Panther Field as Quitman's got something going as Hemiphilly comes up. 1 runner on, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And the 0-0 is going to be laid off for ball 1. Oh, 1 the count here as that one's going to be fouled back for strike 2. That one's going to be hit into the gap. They're going to keep Lyles at second. So Poole will come up, and she was intentionally walked her last time up. So she has a hit. And we will have a pitching change here as Briley Starks is going to come in relief. And so we will take a quick break right here, and so everything will stay the same except the Starks will come in and play pitcher instead of short. So the flex will go to short. So we will be right back after this pitching change. So it's going to be Briley Starks back in the circle as so Sadie Poole comes in right here, and so the DP Patillo will now go to the catching position, and the catcher will go to the shortstop position. And the pitch, and that's going to be called strike 1 there on Poole. And the pitch, and Poole's going to lay off that one for ball 1. So Starks comes on here in the top of the 6th. 2 runners on, 2 outs, as she will lay off that one. So count goes 2-1 to the DP Poole. Two, 1 here. And the pitch. That one's going to be hit up the middle as it goes straight through Starks. They're going to send Lyles home. And Lyles gets down, and that's going to give Quitman the lead. So an RBI single from Sadie Poole will give the lead to the Bulldogs. I was just torched up the middle, and Starks had to get out of the way. So now the 9-hole hitter, Hannah Hardy, will come up, and Quitman has their first lead of the game. Lefty right here for Quitman, righty versus lefty matchup. And the pitch from Starks, as that's going to just miss for ball one. Big opportunity here as Quitman is taking the lead here in the top of the sixth. And the pitch, that's going to be outside for ball two. Two-0 the count here as Starks offers to Hardy, and that will be in the dirt, and that is going to be a wild pitch. So that will take care. Batillo will take care of that. So we have got a courtesy runner here for Quitman. As Poole will come out right here. Now number 10 will come in as a courtesy runner. Hardy up in the count, 3-0. And the pitch, that's going to be in the dirt for ball four, and they've got their leadoff hitter up with the bases loaded. Starks has come on and has struggled. Mulligan's 0 for 3 on the afternoon, though. Quitman has left two base runners on in their last 2 innings, so definitely don't want to leave them juiced here in the top of the sixth as they've got 2 outs. Righty versus righty matchup. And the pitch, that's going to be called strike one on the outside corner there as Starks offers to Mullikins. Oh, 1 the count here, 2 outs. That one's going to be hit, and Gifford will catch it over there at second base. So they leave the bases juiced here in the top of the sixth, but get 1 run across. Quitman with our first lead going in the bottom of the sixth.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
So Starks will be the leadoff batter here for Bigelow. So welcome everyone back to the High School East YouTube Network. 2, 3, and 4, Starks, Jordan, and Staples due up. And the 0-1. That one's going to be just outside for ball one. Here is the 1-1 from Lyles. That's going to be a big wave and a miss there. So 2 strikes here to the pitcher now. And the pitch, that's going to be high for ball 2. Two the count here. Lyles offers to Starks. Starks will rip that one foul and into the creek. And here is the 2-2, as that's going to be called strike 3 on the outside corner. So Starks goes down looking. Addison Jordan, third baseman up, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI double and a single. And the 0-0 will be high. And the 1-0. That one's going to be ripped, and that one's going to be fair. And the tag is going to be not in time. So that will be a double there for Addison Jordan. Our second double of the game. So now Hannah Staples will step in, who has struck out looking and popped out to Lyles. Here's the 0-0 from Lyles. That one's going to be popped out of play. Count 0-1 to Staples, as Staples going to pop that one up. Rhodes calling everybody off, and we'll take care of it, so that will be out number 2. So Curtis up to bat here. Runner on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. That one's going to be lined for a base hit. They're going to send Jordan home. The throw is not going to be in time. And the throw to first will not be in time to get Curtis. Now the throw to second is not going to be in time. So Cayenne Curtis gets an RBI there, and so we're knotted up at 2. So an error there from the Bulldogs puts a runner in scoring position for Jaden Mayo. Mayo 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts swinging. As that one is going to be hit, and that one's going to be fair up the first base line, and so that will take care of the inning as a soft grounder takes care of Mayo, and so that will end the inning, but not before. Bigelow gets 1 run across, so now we're knotted up at 2. Going to the top of the 7th right after this.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And here we are as Taylor Chapman, Dakota Rhodes, and Emily Smith are due up 2, 3, and 4. The heart of the lineup due up for Quitman. Their last opportunity for a go-ahead run as Bigelow tied it up 2-2. And the pitch, and a big wave and a miss there from Chapman. Chapman's 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a base hit up the middle. And she's going to just catch the outside corner there for strike 2, and now Chapman's down the count 0-2. Starks readies her 0-2. And the pitch. That's going to be high and outside for ball 1 from Starks. And the pitch. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 2. So the center fielder even in the count 2-2. And the pitch from Starks, as that's going to be high and outside for ball 3. And that one's going to be hit softly up to third baseman, as they're going to call that foul. It hit inside the batter's box, so that will be a foul ball. Chapman heading the count as the count is full, and the pitch from Starks, and that one's going to be a base hit into right center. So Chapman gets it going here as a leadoff base hit for the Bulldogs. So now Dakota Rhodes will come up. Rhodes is going to hit that one into shallow right. And the throw in from Curtis will not be in time, but that's the first out of the inning. So Emily Smith will come up, who's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a line out. Nothing and nothing, 1 out, runner on first, as that's going to be cracked up the middle for a base hit. Chapman will stay at second, so Emily Smith delivers right there with a base hit up the middle. So Addie Ram, who's 2 for 3 on the afternoon, with a triple that was made into an inside the park home run after a throwing error and a single. That one's going to be hit, and Mayo's going to drop it, and nobody's covering second. And so now the bases are juiced. So Chloe Lyles will come up. Prime opportunity here for the Quitman So Lyles has a sacrifice bunt, a ground out to the third baseman, and a base hit to left field. A base hit would be massive right here if you're Quitman. And the pitch. That one's going to be cracked. And they're going to try to get her home with the sacrifice, and they do. So now runners on the corners, and Quitman takes the lead because of a sacrifice fly from Chloe Lyles. So Emma Finley will come up. 2 outs now as they have the lead. A base hit would score another one. That one's going to be in the dirt for ball 2. And the pitch, and a big wave and a miss. And that one's going to be hit high. Everybody calling for it, and it's going to be dropped. And an error out there is going to turn into a 2 RBI double. So Staples and Curtis both called for it, and they collide. And so that will blow this game open as Quitman takes a 5-2 lead. So runner in scoring position here for the DP, Sadie Poole. She had an RBI single in her last at bat, and she's going to foul that one off. That one's going to be hit foul up the third base line. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one's going to be poked and caught there from the shortstop, but not before a big 3-run top of the 7th. Puts Quitman in a great spot as they've got to get 3 outs, and they will be the 3 seed going into state. We'll be back with the top of the 7th right after this break.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
So it's going to be Weaver, Patillo, and Gifford, the last 3 hope for Bigelow. They're down 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Lyles looking who in this game. That's going to be called strike 1. Wave and a miss there from Weaver. And that one's going to be just outside. And the pitch, that's going to be high and outside for ball 2. And here's the 2-2 offering. That's going to be a big wave and a miss. 10 strikeouts here for Chloe Lyles today as Julia Bourne will hit instead of Mabry Patillo. Big out right here if she could get Bourne out and make it 2 outs with the 9-hole hitter coming up. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a big wave to miss there from Bourne. And the pitch, that one's going to be foul, so that will be strike 2. Oh, to the count here to Julia Bourne. And the pitch, that's going to just miss outside for ball 1. And the 1-2. That's going to be a wave and a miss and strikeout number 11 for Chloe Lyles. So Lainey Gifford steps in, the last hope for the Panthers. Oh, the count here. And the offering from Lyles is going to be low for ball 1. And a big wave and a miss there from Gifford. So count goes 1-1. And the 1-1 from Lyles is going to be high for ball 2. Two, 1 the count. That one's going to be hit high in there to right field, and that will do it. And what a game it was, but a 3-run top of the 7th will take care of it for Quitman. Quitman wins 5-2 here at Panther Field in this 3rd place game for the regional tournament. Chloe Lyles, big day for her with 11 strikeouts and just able to get it done. Timely base hits and not leaving too many runners on the base pads for Quitman helps them get the win today. So that will take care of the 3rd place game. We've got the regional title coming up here in a few. It's going to be the Magnet Cove Panthers and the Mount Vernon Enola Warhawks. That ought to be a good one. I am Dalton Reed here, and I'm signing off. And stay tuned here on the Magnet Cove High School YouTube page, and we will have the next game coming up soon.